Go, here we go. Wow, welcome to the top of the $1 million spot, Christmas Eve edition. You did. Um, First of all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure I hit the notification bell so that way y'all get everything in front to make sure that y'all on here when I go live. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. Happy holidays. Stay safe. Watch out for them drunk drivers and stuff like that. And eat, be merry, drink, have fun with your family and stuff. Hope Santa Claus been good to everybody. Hopefully be good to everybody. Santa Claus. But anyway, and make sure y'all Christmas coming. Y'all can donate to the Help a Brother Out Fund for the go to my Cash App at the $1 million spot. If y'all in a good mood of giving. But no further, I go no further. For no further ado, go ahead and introduce this topic today. We have the free Game for the Fellas Friday edition of children and child support. All right, because I got the women Wednesday. Now I'm gonna get to guys today on Friday, Christmas Eve. All right, kids. First of all, we're gonna talk about the children first. Fellas. If we lay down and make kids with the ladies or with the females or whoever you lay it down with, make sure we take care of them. Cover your ass. Make sure you take care of your kids because that's what you're supposed to do. You know, like I told the ladies, females, don't play, don't play, don't use the kids as a pawn to get what you want. But not for the fellas. Make sure you take care of your kids. You lay down and made them. There's no such thing. And the stupidest thing I ever heard is she got pregnant on purpose. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. She got pregnant on purpose. Like she took your stuff and just went up in her and got pregnant on purpose. That's the dumbest I ever heard. Please, fellas, just take care of your kids. All right, take care of your kids. You lay down there too. You made them. Take care of them. You know what I'm saying? And dropping your seed off and all these different females and stuff like that, or women, whatever. That shit ain't cool. It really ain't cool. It ain't. I don't know if that make you feel you more of a man or not, or whatever it is. Man, don't do that. That ain't right. Just like I told the females what ain't right, ladies what ain't right. I'm gonna tell us. I'm gonna keep that same energy about us. If you don't want kids, if we don't want kids, either get the clip or use a condom. However you want to do it. I ain't gonna say make your pull out game fleet because everybody pull out game ain't on fleet like mine. Now let me stop. But anyway, because I got two also. But anyway, fellas, make sure you take care of your kids, dude. That's our responsibility. Our kids need us, and we gotta show the best example we can show for our kids, and we gotta provide and protect our kids. You know what I'm saying? Even our women too, who we have these kids by. You know what I'm saying? We gotta protect. That's our job on here to protect, especially our kids. That's our seeds. That's us. See what I'm saying? We gotta protect that. All right. It's gonna be. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So that brings us into the child support. Y'all know child support don't favor us at all. At all. It don't favor us not one single solitary way. So why don't we take care of our kids to the point where if you divorced, if you broke up, or if it's just a one night stand and you slip, the best way to me is just my the way I look at it. And I should have did it because, like I say, my baby mom threatened me to that she was gonna put me on child support. And she kind of had every right to, because I wasn't handling my business, and I'm gonna take accountability for that. Just like I told y'all in Women Wednesday, I take accountability for that. But what made her do it? She saw a white girl coming out of my house, and that was did it. When I say she should just put me on it. Now for the fellas, like I said, if you divorced, broke up, or it's a one night stand while you made a baby with somebody on a one night stand, take care of your take care of your kids by you probably won't put yourself on child support. I would put myself on child support. If I ever had to do it again, if I went through this again, I would put myself on child support because it beats her threatening you. You don't know when it's gonna happen. All the stuff you're gonna go through of just all the stuff you're gonna go through. Just go ahead and put yourself on it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put yourself on it, and that way you already know. That way you don't have to get them to call you to be a surprise. Just put yourself on it. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you can, say you wind up in back child support where you got the money, but you just did like I did, didn't take care of responsibility. Put a Make a savings account just for your kid and put money in there. So if you do, if she do happen to put you on child support, or say you divorce or you get a breakup or it's one night stand and they say they're not gonna put you on child support and you're doing what you can do and you believe in that, put some money on the side for your kids. Say like start a savings account for them or start a investment account for them. Let that money build up. You put in every time, and that way, if it do come, you'll be prepared, and you can show that to the courts. Look, you bring your receipts, which the receipts not gonna really do anything for what you bought because they have to put it on. They have to go through legal documents in the court. So what you do, you got money. That's all they want anyway. The money, which I think again, the child support system in the court is not. The child support system is flawed anyway, big time. So that way you have, say, like you save up $5,000 for them, and you owe back support, or either she put you on child support or whatever, and you don't owe that much back support, if any. All right, you got 5Gs saved up and built up for your child. Now you can show that to the court. That's all they want is the money. Now you got the money. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, this is what I got saved up for them. If I wasn't taking care of my kid, there it is. You got the receipts. You bought you. You even go through the phone if they allow phones in court, or you can get your a copy of it and show them. Hey, I got a Fidelity account with an investment account for my kid under my kid's name, because you can put it in your kid's name. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your kid's name. Have the money for them. You can show them, look, this is my investment account, and this is what I've been contributing to it, and this is what I've been gaining. Bam, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably, and if you are older, my age, or somewhere around, around my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger, nine times out of 10, we hopefully we done with that. But the ones who weren't done with it and still at that have kids, younger and separated, whatever, divorce, whatever, go ahead and do that. Start an investment account. Start putting money on the side just in case you know, just in case, like I said like I said previously. Now, if you have our age and have sons, because I have a 24-year-old son, right? You have sons that age and about to go through that, you could teach this to them, because this is not just for us fellas at my age. This is fellas like all over. And ladies, if you got a son going through the same thing, you could take this and also tell it to them also. You see what I'm saying? So this is just not for one gender. It's for both genders. Everything I say on here is not just for one side. Like I say, I talk to both sides. I talk to both sides. I'm an equal opportunity person. I can help because and I'll talk more about what my platform is. I always say it's about relationships, and I get into a deeper, a deeper show on what my podcast is basically about, and that'll be just about that. So, fellas, this is to save your ass, because right now, child support divorce is not for us. It's not on our side. See what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it out there is a better way to do this. Like I said, you could do it yourself. If you my age, older or young, somewhere in my age bracket, and you have a young child and you're going through that, just can help you. Or like I said, if you got a son, men and women who are watching this, if you got a son going through that, but to go through that, you can use the same thing for him. Tell him do the same thing for his kids. Make sure you keep a not just receipts, because receipts don't count. People say, "Oh, I got receipts on what I show that I bought them something and I give them money and all that." The court don't care about that. The court don't care. All the court want is money. That's why I say you set your account up, and that way you have that just in case. Like I said, if you married, set your kids up with an account already, just in case a divorce happen. I hope no divorce don't happen, because I want to see people thrive in their relationships. You know what I'm saying? Just in case a divorce do happen, you got money right there on the side. Just in case it do happen, now she won't put you on child support, or he want to put you on child support. Women too. You know what I'm saying? Have that aside, and that way you covered on that. And not just you, that's for your kid also. That's that's the most important thing for your kids. That way you have that set up for your kids. Also, not just to protect yourself, but have something for the kid. 'Cause I think everybody need to start an investment account for their kids. If you know you're pregnant as a female, and you know she's pregnant as the male, you know your significant other pregnant, or your girlfriend, or your one night stand pregnant, start that right now. As when you find out they're pregnant, they're gonna keep the child. Because I don't believe in abortion, but I think you should keep the child. And they're gonna keep the child, the one night stand, or the wife or girlfriend, whoever. Start saving up for that child now. Think about it. If you start saving up for a child now before they're born, and you keep putting money in that savings account or investment account, think about when that kid reaches 21. Think about when a kid reaches 21. A lot of people don't do that for their kids. A lot. I probably say about 90 some percent of people don't do that for their kids. And I think that's one of the best ways we can help our kids. I started out too late with my kids. Well, not too late, because never too late. I started my daughter when she was 19, started my son when he was 18-ish, something like that. No, I started my daughter at 18, 17, 18. Started my son at 17, 18-ish too. But he didn't want it. He listened to his mom. He didn't even want it. He told me I talk about stocks too much, but I was helping his future. And people don't say, "Well, you didn't want." Nah, I don't want to hear all this. That's a topic for another time. But that's that's just a that's just something I'm throwing out there. You don't have to do it, but that's just something, something that you can think about for your kids to do their kids, or you to do your kids, or somebody, their grandkids, or anybody. This is something that, because the child support, like I said, the child support system is no good. It's BS, and that way you prepare yourself just in case you have to go through that, and it won't hurt your pockets. It won't hit your pockets as much. But the most important thing is you got your kids set up for their future. You see what I'm saying? You start early. By the time you reach, and you could not let the kids touch it till about, say you don't let them touch it until age of 21. They touch it at 21 from the time they were born, from the time before they were born. If it started like a few months before they were born, or whatever, before they were born, I just say one all the way. That's 21 years. Think about how much money you could save up for them in 21 years, and that's for birthdays, Christmas presents, and you just throw money in that account. Throw money in that account. That's your kid. You can even do it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So it's just not for the kids. You can do it for yourself too. But right now we're talking about the kids. So think about it. From the age of 1 to 21, that's 21 years, how much money you can save for your kids. How much money you can accumulate for your kids through stocks, through bonds, through ETFs, through mutual funds. Your kid probably don't even have to work if they don't want to. If they choose not to, you give them the money either for college, or you give them the money for them to start a business, or whatever they want to do. Once they get it, it's theirs. They do what they want with it. So that's just this is the free game. Even though it's called Free Game Friday for the fellas, this is free game that for the fellas and the females. So y'all can take this, y'all can do what y'all want with it. But this is the best free information. Anybody else will have you pay for this. Just sit down and talk. This is free game. Free. Free dollars, free 99. So you take this, do what you want with it. But this, all I got for this Christmas Eve Friday from the top of the $1 million spot. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell. And also, if y'all feel like donating this Christmas time, go ahead and y'all donate to the channel. Help me out a little bit. Other than that, I'm out. Love, peace, and hug. See you around like a donut. Wow.